Hello friends, I'm Michael Kingswood. I write fiction for fun and profit. Before we get to today's show, we have to do one thing real quick, and that's a little spot from our sponsor. Fortunately enough, our sponsor is me. In a world of valor and magic, two soldiers flee from their past. An isolated mountain town suffers under the heel of a vicious band of brigands. An offer of redemption for the one, salvation for the other, but not without great risk to both. Action and adventure await in Glimmer Vale, the first book of the Glimmer Vale Chronicles. Get your copy today, wherever great books are sold. Okay, so once again, I don't have my hair down, which is unusual for these music reaction things, but that's because I decided not to. Anyway, here we are, and it's Monday, and I've decided that from now on, I'm going to do music on Mondays. That's just going to be Music Monday. Shocker! Anyway, like I said on the last thing I did, I have been listening to this all weekend long. The new Nightwish album, and it's been very cool. I've been listening to it all weekend, as I've been doing all kinds of other stuff. And like anything else, there's things I love, there's things that I like, and there's things that are I'm still unsure about. But the one thing I am sure about is my favorite song on this album is Hiraeth, which I looked up what that means. Apparently it's a Welsh word that doesn't directly translate. It talks about a longing for things past and just general reminiscence with a bit of melancholy and a bit of just longing for the past kind of thing. And I can relate to that, and I see a lot of that in a lot of the other songs that Nightwish has done over the years, between The Islander, that's all about the past, and for me, Elven Path. Every time I listen to that, it's like, yeah, I grew up playing, Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy and reading Tolkien and all the other things, and obviously Elven Path is obviously Tolkien based, because they even have words from the rather not words, but dialogue from the animated Lord of the Rings thing in it, and a bunch of other things to them, but The Islander in particular, and that is always tugs at me, because it's like, man, and maybe it's just because I'm a lover of fantasy, it's like, man, the longing, the Hiraeth, for the mystical, the magical, the old, that has an appeal for me. And it feels like this, obviously from the name of the song, has that too, but also if you listen to it, it feels a lot of that in this song as well. And it's just epic. So I've already listened to all of these, obviously, but I want to share it with you and talk about some of my thoughts on it as we go. So here we go. This is the song, and we're going to go with it. So 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's play Hiraeth. Love this guitar. This intro is so awesome. I love how Troy sings.
A cathedral of trees, cloud high, step into this view, get that dance out of you.
Never ending, longing for the waters, for a home that once was, for a ghost of lullaby, ever tending, water in the dead fields, living with a heart will, tear the blue from shining eyes.
I love that harmony they did. Ooh.
On the higher sea, a beast still roams these hills. Long to belong, leading birds, singing songs. Nights filled with light we don't see. Never ending, longing for the waters, for a home that once was, for a ghost love lullaby, ever tending, water in the dead fields, living with a heart will, tear the blue from shining eye. Never
That bridge is the bomb.
Never ending, longing for the waters.
Okay, so it's funny when I was listening to this the first time when the chorus came up, never ending, da 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 da. That the chorus. The first time I heard that, I got deja vu because I was like, dude, I've heard that before. It like struck this feeling of familiarity, which I'm not sure where it came from, but it's like, dude, I know this melody, this tune, and I I don't. Maybe it resembles another song somewhere, but I'm not sure where. But maybe that's part of why I like this because it triggered this recognition, which goes to the title and the theme of longing, remembrance, and you know wanting what was and what is and what can be. And it's like, man, that struck me. I was like, man, what is that? I know it, and I still feel that every time I hear this. It's like, man, it's great. And I love I love how Troy and Floor they bounce against each other, but I really love the bridge in the middle where it gets a little heavier, and Empu's going in, and Empu and Troy are kind of mirroring each other in the guitar and the pipes, and it works really well. It's really great. Yeah, I'm not much else to say about this except that I dig it a lot, and uh, I'm always impressed with Thomas's composition, but this one in particular got me. Like I said, this is my favorite on the album. I listened to it a lot over this weekend, and there's a lot of good stuff on it. Reacted to the three of the singles that got released earlier, and I liked those. Really liked Lantern Light a lot, but I love this one, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that, and hopefully you guys liked it too. I'm going to continue to do music stuff because I find that I enjoy it, and apparently some of you guys too, because a bunch of people have left comments and said, "Hey, check out this song or this song or this band," and I haven't yet. I'm going to. I mean, I could spend the next month just doing only doing stuff from this album, and it wouldn't get old. But also, I'm interested. I love music in general, so I'm interested in other things too. So I'm gonna keep going on and exploring. I will bring up more songs from this album going forward too, because I mean it's great. But we'll do other things as well. So I think going forward, we're just gonna do music on Mondays, and I've decided I've been way behind on video games. I'm doing gaming on Sundays. I'm doing stories that I wrote on Saturday for Story Saturday, because I'm not sure if you noticed from the border here, but story time is because I'm a writer. I write fiction for fun and profit, and the purpose of this channel really is for me to have fun, but also spread word about the stories so that people will buy them and I can make some money. So definitely come back on Saturdays for story stuff, and come around the rest of the time for other things like music and gaming and other stuff, because I'm just having fun with it. Anyway, I love this one. I like this album a lot. If you haven't gotten it yet, you should. Yeah, so I'm going to sign off. Hopefully you enjoyed this, because I did too. Talk to you later. Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do.